Hello and welcome to Random Acts of Poetry. So this particular piece, it's funny how time flies, was written on an event that happened around Easter. And I found it at the time quite fascinating what was going on in the world at that time. So on the 15th of April, and this is bearing in mind that Easter in the UK fell, I think it was on the 17th, somewhere between the 17th and the 19th of April. A very famous church in France burnt down, called Notre Dame. Something to do with the Lady of Our Mother or something like that, or the Mother of Our Notre Dame. It's to do with the Virgin Mary. And that kind of sent me to wondering what the heck was going on in the world, because immediately overnight, billions of pounds had been raised for this church. The Catholic Church, as far as I'm aware, is probably one of the richest organisations in the world. And within hours, enough money to feed the starving people of Britain, probably the world, had been raised. And it baffled me, the Catholic Church itself has got billions and billions of pounds, regardless of what Jesus might have said in the synagogue. So this then prompted me to write this poem, because I'm a firm believer that our modern day Catholic Church and even the Islamic Church stands very firmly upon the older religions that were crushed by this rampaging universal church. Lots of bad things happened at Notre Dame. I'm sure that lots of great things have happened there. But majoritively, it's where bad stuff happened to people who didn't follow this new religion. That just gives you some idea where this poem is coming from. There's a line in here about the remains of an older tradition stolen and wrapped in silver foil, and that's a reference to our Easter eggs. I don't know whether any other countries have Easter eggs. It's an amazing feat to invent a religion that worships chocolate eggs. It's a surefire way to get children to follow your teachings, I guess. Whatever they may be, Father, or whoever you are. Anyway, so this poem is called Omnidirectional Man, and we have a choice in the direction that we choose. We are not set on one path into the future through our religion. Our religion has changed since the day it was made, bearing in mind that it was in the 3rd century that Notre Dame, or rather that Christianity arrived in France, where this poem is, well, not so much set, but was based from. Omnidirectional Man. The solar wheel moves across the year as fires burn to mark the inevitable returning of sentience dawning on the face of morning. Ancient relics stand Titan-like on the remains of an older tradition. Stolen and wrapped in silver foil, the meek continue their toil to raise the tower, to challenge the teachings of those elder gods that this monstrosity of a church wishes would remain hidden. Just like the root of a maligned healing herb from the tiniest fragment of hope, the heart of the goddess will burn the structures built to imprison her. I say her, for she is that which gives forth life, the feminine divine secret of motherhood. The faceless scowls of the ancient order of Templar knights burned upon the hallowed steps of this edifice. From the gaping maw of this religion's door, the forces of oppression have marched on those not blessed by broken wafers and watered wine. Lofty donations loaded with yearning just at the time that Babylon starts burning. Choose the path of righteousness. Cleave away toward the change you knew you should always be.